on earth for?
I have a business proposition to offer her, but with your approval, of course. Oh, wonderful. You made it. I was concerned that Marlar would try to keep you from coming.
He doesn't know I'm here.
Ah, trouble in paradise?
What do you want, Daddy?
Please, sit down. Please. What I want is for you two ladies to be part of the same winning team. Sound intriguing?
In it myself these days. Had a great job for about 10 minutes. But then Jenna took the company away from the people I was working for. Oh, well, tough luck, right? What is it you people say? Hard cheese.
I've never actually said anything like that in my entire life. But if it makes you feel better to think of me as a tiny bit of fish and chips cooked up for your amusement, then please go right ahead. Whatever turns you on, as you people say.
Ladies, this is no way to begin what promises to be the most rewarding association of our careers. Blake, how would you like to continue what you started at Spaulding at a greatly enhanced salary, of course?
Excuse me. Are we talking about my Spaulding?
Oh, don't worry. I'm not interested. Have you lost what remains of your mind, Daddy?
Just a minute. Spaulding has an image problem. Okay, people hear the name immediately. They hear fee-fi-fo-fum, the bloodthirsty giant preying on the small but brave intruder. We have to show that the company under Jenna, her influence, is more politically correct, more environmentally aware.
No, I get it. I get it.
It's the public relations challenge of a lifetime.
Oh, I'm sure it would be, but I think there are other people better suited.
No, nobody is better suited than Blake. Look at the job she did on you.
Oh, yes, look at that job. Made me sound like I was a cross between Marla Maples and John Gotti.
It's a compelling portrait, don't you think?
Thanks.
Wouldn't you rather have her with us than against us? It wouldn't be dull.
True, but I'm not sure.
Have a drink.
How much of a salary enhancement did you have in mind?
Oh, really? I don't think I remember agreeing to this deal. Did I say something? I didn't hear myself say something.
You ever hear me steer you wrong yet?
Look, Jenna, if I can get past my feelings, I'm sure you can too. So what do you say? You want to give it a shot?
Give what a shot?
Oh, we're just discussing Blake's salary. Can you recall what she was making at the old Spaulding? Because in our new, kinder and gentler administration, we're willing to do a whole lot better.
Like to stay.
She was all ready to take the job. Now she's going to let him talk her out of it.
Well, perhaps it's for the best. I can't believe you've chosen to forget what it was like the last time she worked for you.
Jenna.
Oh, please. She was not an employee. She was an infiltrator, a complete spy.
That was different. That was politics. The stakes aren't nearly as great now that he's no longer running for office.
Don't kid yourself. The stakes may change, but they will always be there. Blake's loyalty is subject to change to the moon, the tides, and whomever is sharing her bed.
You know, I think by all means you should return to your father. I mean, he's going to need a lot of help shoveling out the emotional debris at Spaulding Enterprises. Believe me, there is a lot of it. All the anxiety of people who have lost their job and will soon be losing their homes. And Roger thinks all he has to do is waltz in there with a smile and a lot of perfume, and people won't notice the stench of decay in the air.
Please, Ross. Nobody died. Stop turning this into a farewell to arms.
Do you honestly think there's no harm in working with her?
It's just business. And I need a job. I really do. Being your whipping boy has its challenges, but certainly not a lot of potential as a full-time career.
Oh, I see now that the only reason you're returning to your father is that I deserted you and it's all my fault. Is that correct?
Where do you want me to go, Ross? What is it that you want me to be? Because everything I seem to do is wrong. Yes, if I stay home, then you complain because you feel guilty because you're not spending enough time with me. If I try to join forces and work with you, then I inevitably make some mistake that causes you extreme embarrassment. I cost you your Senate seat, your crucial court case, and you were the first to point out that it didn't matter what my intentions were.
I never said that it did not matter.
But you never forgave me, did you? You just sat there and you suffered in silence. You were so cold. You didn't touch me. You barely spoke to me. Is it so strange that I would assume that deep down you didn't want anything more to do with me?
You don't have any patience. You want everything instantaneously. Love, anger, forgiving, forgetting. You want it as quick as lightning. You say you're sorry, I say fine. We kiss, we make up, instant gratification.
I don't remember the last time you kissed me. Or said that you loved me. You used to say that to me all the time. Ross, if you could just say one loving thing to me, even while you were angry, maybe I wouldn't be so desperate all of the time.
I could say it 10,000 times and you'd still be desperate. That's the trouble.
Well, let's test it out, Ross. If you can look at me and tell me that you love me, I will tell my father to forget everything.
Oh, good. Now we're playing games again. Is this truth or dare? We're playing emotional chicken. When the hell are you gonna grow up, Christina?
Well, maybe now. Maybe when I finally stop waiting for something that just isn't there.
Imagine, if you will, that you were in my shoes. Do you think you could resist a small gloat if a pompous, self-important babbit of a guy went after your daughter because she was young and beautiful and polished up his ego? Do you think you could suppress just the slightest of yahoos when she finally dumped him?
I might. If I cared about what my daughter thought. See, that doesn't apply to you. You don't care how she feels, what she thinks, so long as Blake does what you want her to do.
Oh, you're wrong. I care very deeply. I care enough to hope desperately that the next man she gets involved with knows how lucky he is, and that he loves her enough to never, ever make her cry.